Have you ever felt like your partner is drifting away? Maybe they don't say "I love you" as often as they used to, or their texts seem shorter and less affectionate. And then, suddenly, your mind starts racing. Do they still love me? Am I enough? Are they losing interest? If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, almost everyone at some point craves reassurance in a relationship. But here's the real question. How do you ask for it without sounding needy or pushing your partner away? That's exactly what we're going to dive into today. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why reassurance is so important, but also learn powerful ways to communicate your needs in a way that strengthens your relationship instead of straining it. And hey, before we dive in, let me know in the comments, have you ever felt like you needed reassurance in your relationship? If so, what did you do about it? Let's talk! What is reassurance and why do we need it? So, what exactly is reassurance in a relationship? It's not just about hearing "I love you" every day or getting constant attention. True reassurance is about feeling emotionally safe and secure with your partner. Humans are wired for connection. We all want to feel wanted, valued, and loved. But sometimes our past experiences like bad relationships, trust issues, or even childhood insecurities can make us crave extra validation. And that's okay. Here's an example. Imagine you text your partner "Good morning," and they don't reply for hours. Your mind starts filling in the blanks. Are they upset with me? Did I do something wrong? But in reality, they were just stuck in a long meeting at work. This is where reassurance plays a role. A simple "Hey babe, I'm super busy today," but thinking of you could have calmed that anxiety instantly. See how small things make a big difference. But how do you know if you actually need reassurance, or if you might be over-relying on it? Signs that you need more reassurance. If you find yourself constantly questioning your partner's love or commitment, you might be in need of reassurance. Here are some common signs. When you frequently ask, "Do you still love me?" If you feel the need to ask this often, you might be seeking verbal validation more than your partner naturally provides. Do you overanalyze their actions or texts, reading too much into their tone, the number of emojis they use, or how long they take to reply? That's a sign. 3. You feel anxious when they don't express affection as expected. If they miss saying "I love you" before bed or forget to text during the day, does it immediately trigger doubt? For you fear they might leave you even without reason. If you constantly feel like your partner is pulling away, even when there's no solid evidence, it's a sign that you need more emotional security. 5. You compare your relationship to others. Seeing couples post lovey-dovey Instagram stories makes you wonder if your partner cares about you enough. If any of these sound like you, don't worry. The good news is, there are healthy ways to ask for reassurance without seeming clingy or desperate. How to ask for reassurance without sounding needy. Here's the key. It's not about asking for constant validation, it's about building a relationship where reassurance is naturally given and received. So how do you do that? 1. Communicate your needs clearly instead of saying, "You never tell me you love me anymore." Try saying, "I love when you remind me how much I mean to you. It makes me feel really close to you." 2. Use "I" statements. Rather than blaming your partner, express how you feel. "You don't care about me like you used to. I sometimes feel unsure, and I'd love a little extra reassurance from you." 3. Recognize their love language. Some people express love through words, but others show it through actions. If your partner isn't very verbal, notice how they might be showing love differently, maybe by fixing your car, planning dates, or remembering small details. 4. Don't demand reassurance, invite it. Instead of pressuring your partner to constantly reassure you, create a dynamic where it happens naturally. For example, share positive moments from your day and encourage them to do the same. Show affection first. Often, love is mirrored back. Express gratitude when they do reassure you, reinforcing the behavior. 5. Work on self-reassurance too. While it's okay to need reassurance, it's also important to build inner confidence. Practice self-love by reminding yourself of your strengths, achievements, and the love you bring into the relationship. When reassurance becomes unhealthy now, while reassurance is important, There's a fine line between needing occasional validation and relying on your partner for your entire emotional well-being. If you constantly need to hear "I love you" to feel secure, or if your happiness depends on how much attention they give you, it might be a sign of emotional dependency. Healthy relationships should make you feel secure, not anxious. So if you're always feeling unsure even when your partner is loving and consistent, it might be worth exploring deeper self-confidence and trust-building practices. At the end of the day, reassurance is a two-way street. It's about creating a safe space where both partners feel valued, loved, and emotionally secure. So take a moment to reflect: do you feel reassured in your relationship? And if not, how can you communicate that need in a healthy, loving way? Let me know in the comments. How do you and your partner reassure each other? Have you ever felt like you were seeking too much reassurance? Hit that like button if this video helped you, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship insights. See you in the next one.